Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of What If Midoriya had all 9 Tilbies or Bijoos and was the reincarnation of Naruto. Midoriya. Where we last left off, we just I skipped a little bit and just ended it off where Midoriya is walking home from school. Now his notebook wouldn't really get burned. So, we're going to continue part 2 here. Midoriya would go take the shortcut. He would encounter the sludge villain. Midoriya would lose Sage Mode and would be dodging. He would use a weaker, where it won't destroy the surroundings. He would use a Rasengan. Now he would make up an excuse for his quirk, calling it energy manipulation quirk. And with that energy, he can use different abilities. Basically, heal, make clones, and use techniques. That's what he made up his quirk. And he would call it, for a nickname, he would just call it the Bijuu. Or, Tail Beast. He would use a mini Rasengan and would blast. Well, during this attack, he's dodging because of his sensing with the Uzumaki blood. He would be hitting him with some of his chakra chains. It would take some of his energy, but it wouldn't none of his chakra. Everyone has a little bit of chakra in this universe, at least a little bit. And Midoriya would power up a Rasengan while All Might just came out of the sewer. Midoriya would use Rasengan and would blast it into the sludge villain, making him basically explode into little pieces of sludge. Midoriya would power out of Rasengan. Powered out of Sage Mode. All Might would actually be clapping and saying, "That was impressive, kid." And Midoriya would say, "Oh, All Might, I know I wasn't supposed to be using my quirk, but I had to in this sense. I had to use it to defend myself. I understand, boy. Let me get the sludge and I'll talk to you a little bit. And let me get this villain." Midoriya would ask if he would sign his notebook. He done that. Now, since Midoriya's a little awake, he's more awake than in canon. He knocked out. He would ask All Might, with a quirk like his, can he be a hero? No. All Might would see the whiskers on his mark, and he would say, "Sure, what's your quirk?" I call it, I'm just going to say, Tail Beast. Kurama Tail Beast. So he doesn't have to say all Tail Beast, but he does say Kurama Tail Beast. That's an interesting name. What does it do? Basically, it gives me my energy out of my body. Be able to use it. And I can use it in multiple ways, like this. I can use it into nature energy. He would turn on Sage Mode. I'm also able to use this attack right here that I used on Sludge Villain. He would power up a Rasengan. And it's a little ball, and they would power it down. It's a technique I have. This is also another ability I have. I can do multiple things. No one would say, "Alright, kid." And he would leave, and he was like, "Well, I gotta go." And Midoriya would say, "Alright, see you, All Might." Now we're going to say, I think it's how much into the entrance exam. Many years did Midoriya Deku have into entrance exam? Sorry about this, my mom. How much did it take? How much did it take? All my bands to train. Okay, I'm just gonna say for 3 to 4 months, Midoriya would be training. I believe it's that. How much years? 3 to 4 months. Midoriya would know the secret of Shadow Clone Jutsu. He would know about it. Basically, would get him stronger. Now, I'm gonna say that he can lose. Make 5. No. Many multi Shadow Clone Jutsu. Average resistance making no more than 5 Shadow Clones at a time. With the regular version, Archer would make dozens to hundreds, or even thousands with the multiple versions. Okay, he would use multi Shadow Clone Jutsu. Now he would lose 1,000. He would lose 400. You'd use 200 to meditate with chakra and do chakra exercises. And you basically turn on and off Sage Mode and KCM. Basically training, to make it where his body can handle it more. While the other half would be training, just pure training. Cleaning the beach, basically helping themselves. Picking up the garbage, using some of them would be from the other 200 would be using Sage Mode and hitting the sky with a kill beast ball, and basically would be picking up the garbage and etc. And that would be how it works for the 3 to 4 months into the entrance exam. We're going to go to the entrance exam. Midoriya, basically, he got all the knowledge. Now, he would make, during that time, he has also, he would do that for about 2 days of that, and then he would make 600, and the 400 would do the same, while the other 200s are studying for the entrance exam. And he would just non-stop do that for the 3 to 4 months of the entrance exam. Going now, because he's able to do this with the large chakra reserves and the regeneration that he gets from Kurama and healing himself. Now, Midoriya has learned boiling release from Son Goku. He's able to basically make his skin with chakra around him harder to basically damage. Now he learned from the 2 tails and the 1 tails. They're basic elements. He's able to use sand, and the 2 tails he's able to use the blue flames. And Son Goku, he learned to basically be able to use lava. But he doesn't have any practice on it because he really can't do lava. That's it. He would go into the entrance exam. He wouldn't really mutter. He would be just talking to himself in his head and be communicating with Kurama and them. And this would be Midoriya's hero costume, just without KCM. This would be Midoriya's hero costume. Somewhat around it. This would be his costume. I would say this is his costume. He would have the orange with the vest. Midoriya would basically pass the entrance exam and just would rest. Basically just do nothing. Take a nap. Not really a nap, but just go into his mindscape. And we'd be talking to them about, this is our day to become a hero, guys. Everyone would know about you. Now, the reason why I named my quirk Kurama Beast Octo Beast. It's because they would know multiple names. No, because of him being able, he would just name the other abilities like Shikaku's Sand, Son Goku's Lava, and etc. So Octopops's tentacles attack, being able to basically summon tentacles out of his body using his energy. He calls his quirk energy. His quirk's abilities is energy and manipulation. Basically, that's what he made up the lie. He's able to clone himself and do multiple things with his quirk. So we go to the, basically to the entrance, the hero part of the exam, not the writing part. Midoriya would get there. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. This is my dad. Midoriya would get in there. He would just be stretching, and he's like, "Okay, let's do this." President Mike would be talking, basically, would just be saying there's no countdowns, and Midoriya would just pop into six. He would run faster. Now he's using some of Kurama's. He's using his own chakra to increase his speed. Basically, kind of like what Tsunade can do. He's using his chakra on his body, and he would be running. And President Mike would be saying, "There's no countdowns in the exam. Go." Midoriya would pop. He would just want to hurry up and get as much points as you can do. So he would pop into KCM 2. This is basically what KCM 1 and 2 would look like. It's just his What? Give me a minute. He would, I'm gonna have to end this at about 15 minutes. He would tap into KCM 2 and basically run in and would be destroying the robots with the Rasengan and the clones, helping people in the process. The 0-pointer, he would get to about 500 points using the multi-shadow clone jutsu. He would 0-point war come, he would see Yodoraka, and he would make a clone to move her out of the way, while he would use the KCM Fox. Wait a minute. Use the KCM Fox. Give me a minute. But he would use the KCM Fox and will be basically fighting the robot. Yeah. He'd be fighting the robot, basically beating it into the ground. Be beating it and beating it and beating it, basically destroying it. He would use a massive Rasengan shuriken with Fox and break it.
Yeah, you can. Why didn't you put that dog food on the ground?
I didn't.
You told me you put it in bowls both times.
Yep.
Then how the hell the both bowls turned over?
What do you mean?
The dog food.